What's going on, guys? This is Kyle with Drink It Up Cocktails. Back again for another review video. Like I was saying, this one's going to be a beer review video. We're going to go over a couple of different beers that me and my boy Adam, this is Adam Beasley, he's going to be on this episode. We're going to talk about these beers we purchased and kind of give you an overview of what they are, kind of what they taste like and everything. We have a couple of different kinds here. We just kind of picked these up on a whim. Just seeing what they were like, kind of curious about them. Actually, he's had this one before. I've had a sip of this one. This one, we've never tried at all before. This will be the first time, so it should be pretty interesting. So cool. We'll go ahead and get started off. We'll go ahead and get started off with this one. I'll let him tell you a little bit about this, and then we'll kind of go into this one and go over all the aspects of it. So,
we got here the Curious Traveler. I picked it up in Publix not too long ago. Been drinking it a ton since, but I thought I would review it because it's something I love and I don't think is very well known. I obviously picked it up because of the curly mustache. I think I picked up a 6-pack for about $8, somewhere around there, so about average for...
Yeah, $8 is about average for like something that's like, you know, kind of random. Like when you pick up like any kind of a random beer around this area, we like I was saying in the first video, we live in South Carolina. It's kind of a you know, roughly around $8 to $10 market for something that's just not local, or something like, you know, something that's not like a Coors Light or like a Bud Light or anything like that. It's for like a 6-pack. It's going to run you around $10. So
this is a shandy. It's been brewed in Burlington, Vermont. Vermont is also where they brew woodchuck. The cool thing I never noticed before too is it's got a brewing date here on the side.
pretty sweet.
October, or I guess that's for the freshest experience, enjoy before Notch Day. So I want to drink it before October 2014. Again, it's a shandy. I've had it plenty of times. It's one of my favorite beers to drink right now. I like fruity flavors, like I have my raspberry UFO here, but it's got a pretty heavy lemon flavor to it. The other shandy I really like is that, I think it's pronounced
Leinenkugel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's their shandy I enjoy, but I think this beats it.
And I actually saw this beer at a grocery store before he even told me about it, that he knew about it. And the first thing I noticed, I don't know if you guys can see, I'll kind of zoom in a little bit. There's a mustache that looks just like this guy. It's pretty fucking awesome. So I was like, dude, that is Adam's beer. So we'll crack into it real quick, and he's gonna pour me a little bit into this Collins glass, and you'll let you take a look at the you know, consistency of it, and we'll talk about the taste and everything here. So I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll zoom in again. That's about what it looks like there. Looks like a normal, I mean, it's sort of, for the look of it to me, kind of looks like a Bud Light, honestly. It's not too dark. It's a little bit darker than a normal, like, light beer, but it's
pretty light for a shandy.
It's a shandy, yeah. I mean, it's shandies aren't dark beers. They're not heavy beers. So I mean, it's going to give you that light look to it. You want to talk about the smell?
It's nothing but lemon.
Yeah,
that's all you smell.
You smell, when I smell this,
or at least coming from the bottle.
It smells like a lemon/orange flavor. It's a citrus kind of smell. It smells just like any kind of citrus. Like if you were to open up an orange, crack into a brand new orange or a brand new lemon, it smells just like it. But it's not a harsh smell. It's very toned down. So it's very, very good smell.
Yeah, still light, but very noticeable. You can clearly tell what it is, but
definitely
very light smell to it. And again, it basically tastes like it smells. You can taste the citrus, the orange, mostly lemon, but still not shying away from it being a beer.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's definitely beer. It's definitely kind of like a heavy-ish type beer, but it's light. It's when you taste it, it tastes like a lemon. It tastes like kind of like an orange, honestly. I mean, it's very, very light. If you guys have ever had Leinenkugel or any other kind of shandy beer, it falls along the same lines, but it is better. I agree with Adam on this. This is an awesome tasting beer. I mean, I could not complain about this whatsoever. Buying this out at a bar or buying this at a grocery store, just trying it out.
Oh, I couldn't imagine having it on draft. I bet it's heavenly.
It's probably like the shit. So.
Because a lot of shandies have almost, I wouldn't say a heavy musky taste, but a little bit of a musky taste to it. And this is nothing like that. It's very, very refreshing. Like, I could definitely see, especially down here in the heat, I mean, just sitting here grilling out, drinking this, you're not going to feel heavy or dehydrated after drinking it.
If you're not, let's put it this way. There's two different things that I think about when it comes to mind, the type of people that would drink this. Really anybody, there's no real type, but if you are not a big beer drinker or a big alcohol drinker and you want to try some alcoholic beverage, this will be something that you would want to try to get into because it's very light, very tasty. It's got a very good taste to it. Unlike something like what I got here, basically Coors Light, Coors Light doesn't really have a huge flavor to it. It's just kind of just like dry. You drink it mellows you out. This you're paying the extra money for the flavor. It's very hoppy. I mean it's not like an IPA or anything. It's definitely a shandy, but it's very citrusy. So this will be for somebody that will want to start getting into beers. Another person that I could see drinking this person type would be somebody that just wants to come home and relax. I mean, if you're wanting to like relax, watch some TV, grill out some burgers, and you don't want to buy a huge 24 pack of beer and go through all that. You don't want a bland taste. This would be something that you would probably want to try as well. I mean, this is very good. What's the alcohol percentage and all that?
That's what I was just looking at. It's only 4.4%, so it's not super alcoholic, but it's not the weakest of beers.
Yeah, normal beer is going to run you about 5%, 5.5%. This is obviously shandies. Shandies are a little dulled down because they have a lot more flavor and consistency to them. But it's still, for somebody that just wants to relax, somebody that just wants to get into beers, highly recommend it. Lightning Kugels also is a very good brand. I love those as well. The orange shandy is very, very good.
And it's like you said too, for new beer drinkers that don't specifically like the beer taste. My fiance had one of these not too long ago because, like I said, I've been drinking them for a while. But she doesn't like beer at all. The closest thing she'll drink is a cider, or woodchuck, or Angry Orchard. And she tried this and she liked it.
Yeah. That's a good point. I mean, if you guys are into like Angry Orchard, if you guys are into any kind of cider base, I know Stella has a cider out now. I mean, there's tons of cider things. There's
becoming very popular.
They are. They're becoming very popular. If you're into that, then you probably, honestly, will taste this and be like, I'm way more into this. I mean, ciders are awesome, but these just, I don't know, shandies to me are just way more tastier.
And the thing is, too, is shandies, because they still have that beer flavor, you get into woodchuck and Angry Orchard. Don't get me wrong, that's what got me into beer, was starting out with woodchuck. But drinking too many of those, really, it's too sweet, too much. This, it's sweet, but it's definitely not too sweet. I can drink a whole 6-pack, no problem.
I could drink a 6-pack of this and be satisfied, honestly. I mean, I don't feel like I'd be like huge buzzing off of it if you were into if you drink to get buzzed or drink to get drunk. This probably wouldn't be something you'd want to buy. It probably wouldn't be worth your money if you're just wanting to drink to get drunk or buzzed. Something a little bit more high in alcohol content would probably be better for you. This is something that you would want to drink to relax with. I would, like Adam said, have no problem drinking a whole 6-pack of this. I'd be satisfied. I think it's a great beer. The minute I saw it, I thought it would be something cool. I thought it would be something pretty tasty.
I mean, advertising really does do a lot. I probably would have, just by the name, never picked this up, but because it's got this awesome man with glasses and the curly mustache, had to get it.
It's got a pretty awesome mustache on it, just like this guy. He has a pretty awesome mustache. So, yeah, try to pick it up. I mean, if you guys have it in your area, I don't know. I didn't really research to all the areas that they sell to. Like we were saying, it's a company in Vermont that packaged it. I think it's the Traveler Company it's called. but definitely look for it in your area. We got this at a grocery store. Well, we actually got this at a liquor store, but they have it in a lot of grocery stores around my area here.
I got it in Publix. Publix is pretty well known.
Yeah, Publix is pretty well known on the East Coast. They're not really global, obviously, but it may be something that you want to check. Drink It Up New York or drinkupnewyork.com. They're a website I order a lot of liquor off of. That's drinkupnewyork.com, drinkupny.com. They have a lot of things like this, a lot of random liquors, beers. That may be something that you'd want to check out is if you are really interested in getting this, which I highly recommend just trying it at least once. You may like it. Check that website and they'll let you know whether or not they have it or not.
Oh yeah, especially if you have a specialty liquor store like we do here and they give you the option to pick a 6-pack or something like that. That's how we got this one over here, just randomly saw it in the 6-pack, but I wanted to get this too. I love the pick 6s kind of things because you get stuff that you like and then you get stuff that you just want to try. Definitely recommend picking this up. Again, this is Curious Traveler.
Curious Traveler, I can't talk. So yeah, we'll get into this one really quick. Before we get into this one, I want to thank everybody for checking out my videos. Keep subscribing, keep liking. There's going to be more review videos. I'm going to have Adam on a lot more times whenever he's available. Got a couple other people that want to be on. Definitely send your submissions over to drinkitupreviews@gmail.com. Let me know if you want to see any sort of liquor, beer, whatever you want to see reviewed. If you have a cocktail you want me to review, I would love for you to send me over cocktails. I love pop culture cocktails. Anything video game related, anything, just anything, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Send it over to me, and I will try to get the ingredients and make it up for you guys. So. We will get into this one. I'll talk a little bit about this one. I don't know anything about this, so we'll kind of go off of what it says on the bottle here. This is called Torch Pilsner. I don't know if Pilsner is in the name. I know it is a Pilsner beer, but it is called Torch, I believe, and it's got a Viking on the front of it. This is a beer that, like me and Adam were saying earlier, we've never had before. We were at the liquor store doing the Pick 6. I saw it, and I was like, hey, man, we should probably try this out. We got it. It looks really cool. I'll kind of try to zoom in here, let you guys kind of see. It's got a little Viking guy in the front of it. Says here it's actually kind of a local. It's not very local, but it's sort of East Coast made beer here. It says it was made in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, by a company called Foothills Brewing. So it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's got. Like I said, it's got a little Viking guy in the front. It's 12 ounces, just like a normal beer. It's got 5.3% of alcohol by volume, so this should be pretty neat. It says on the back, a balanced beer made with Czech Saz hops. Torch Pilsner presents a well-structured, highly drinkable Pilsner experience. So it sort of sounds like they're talking it up just by the back of the bottle, which most companies would, so it should be pretty interesting to try. This is very cold right now, so we will get to it so it doesn't get warm.
Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about cinnamon or anything, but just the name Torch.
Sounds like a cinnamon type.
Sounds like it may have some
It could
cinnamon. Again, never had this before, neither one of us. So this is the first time for both of us.
I'll pour a little bit in for myself and give Adam a bottle here since I got myself a beer over here.
Yeah, I only got 2 to drink. Very light.
This is super light. I don't know if you guys can see this. I know I've been zooming in for you guys. This is like a very, very light looking beer. It looks just like a Bud Light or a Coors Light to me. There's no difference in like the way it looks. It definitely has that light look to it. We'll try it out. I'll give it a little taste here and see what it tastes like. Oh wow. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you taste that?
It's got a very strong aftertaste. Like, it just kind of kicks.
Yeah.
It's definitely a light beer taste to it.
Yeah.
And then just kicks right after you get the light beer in your mouth.
It kind of reminds me of an IPA, honestly. And I hate. There's something you guys know about me. I'm pretty sure Adam doesn't like it either.
I'm the same way. I can't stand IPAs.
I hate IPAs. I literally cannot stand them. I don't like the taste to them. I don't like how strong they are. The hops. This has a lot of hops to it. You can tell the minute you taste it, it's like hops in your mouth, and it's very, very. Looks like a light beer, but it's pretty strong. And
yeah.
Doesn't have a very good aftertaste going down, but that is probably because it's a Pilsner beer. No doubt about that, which is close to an IPA. Try it again and see what it's like.
Oh, it tastes just the same the second time.
I'm not a fan of this. I can tell you off the bat, I would not buy a 6-pack of this. I don't even know if they make them in 6-packs. I'm assuming they do.
No, they have to. They sell them. I think everything that they sell at a specialty store that we go to is in some kind of 6-pack. But it's not for me.
I mean, I'm the type of dude that when I drink beer, I don't want a beer that's going to kick me in the face when I'm drinking. I drink beer to relax. I don't drink beer to sit around and taste a bunch of, like right now I can still taste this in my mouth, and I don't like that. I like to drink my beer like I drink water, and I like for it to go down and not leave I like for it to leave an aftertaste, but not a very long lasting aftertaste. And this is still sitting in the back of my throat.
Yeah, there's pretty much two ways I like to drink beer. That's for taste, if I want to eat something and complement it, or there's the chugging, I want to get drunk beers, which are mostly just light beers that don't have much taste, so they don't really kick in or anything. This is definitely, I can see some people liking it, but it's definitely not my thing, which is such a shame because I'm loving this Viking on the front of it.
Yeah, the bottle's awesome. I mean, I think the look to the bottle is very intriguing. It'll draw, customer goes to a store like me. I don't drink a lot of specialty beers or craft beers myself. If I was walking down the aisle and I saw that, I think stuff like Vikings and things like that, Game of Thrones kind of looks to it. Looks really cool.
Again, with the advertising, it's the whole reason we picked this up.
Beer and advertising for guys our age. We're in our mid-20s. When I walk into a store and I see something like that, I'm like, oh man, that's cool as hell. Let's check it out. And it's a letdown. Some of them aren't. It's not every one, but advertising is everything, and especially with this being like a local. This is brewed in North Carolina. We're close to North Carolina here.
Yeah, I'd say Salem's only like 2-3 hour drive.
2-3 hour drive away, probably. Right. I highly doubt that you guys could probably get this in your area. There may be a way to order it off the distributor's site. I have no clue. But I wouldn't recommend it unless you're into Pilsner's beers, or you like IPA, or you like really hoppy beers. Just doesn't do it for me personally. Tasting things like this make me just want to drink. Just get a mixed drink. Get some rum.
Get the taste out of your mouth.
Get some rum, throw in some Dr. Pepper, and be like the hell with it. If I want a strong drink, I'm going to drink a mixed drink. And this isn't strong alcohol content-wise. This is strong taste-wise.
The flavor, the aftertaste. It's not even the initial taste. It's the aftertaste, the flavor that stays in your mouth. If you do want to check it out, though, you can go to www.foothillsbrewery.com.
Kind of having a hard time talking tonight.
Yeah.
Both of us.
I just got done working 12 hours. You work 10.
Trying to do these videos as often as possible. We have a lot of stuff to review, like I was telling you guys. I'm trying to get some more. I want to get this soon again. I haven't actually been able to pick this up here recently, but I really want to review it. I know possibly you guys have had it, or some of you guys have had it. It's Kenichi rum. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is a rum that's distilled in Barbados again. It's another Barbados rum, but this is off the chain. This is one of my favorite rums. It's not cheap. It comes in this big wooden box, obviously.
Very nice looking box.
Nice box. It's going to run me around $40 when I get it again. But
not that bad.
It's not too bad. It's in the medium price range for spirits. I'm trying to review more different spirits other than just rum. I know the last few videos have been rum. There's a couple of vodkas I want to review. There's a couple of whiskeys I'd like to do, and a scotch. that I was thinking about doing, and there's actually a tequila that I think I'm going to get next to review. My next beer I'm going to review. It looks really, really cool. It's an imported Mexican tequila. So I'll try to get as much as I can. I'm going to still be reviewing, kind of whatever. We're doing beers tonight. I thought these were pretty cool looking, especially this, the Torch one. I thought the bottle looked pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'll probably end up dumping out the beer and keeping the bottle because I do enjoy that Viking on the front of it.
It's just not. It's the taste.
It's the aftertaste, man. It's not for me.
For me, it's all about the aftertaste, just like it's for him. If I drink a beer like this and it goes down and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, I'm done.
It's even with me, and I like to chug beers when I'm trying to get drunk. And, I could not imagine chugging that. That flavor at the end would just. Whew. That would.
I'd probably gag, honestly.
I'm also looking forward to maybe doing a review of this Kanichi. I saw when we were looking, and he's got all of his bottles on top of his cabinets, and I was looking at that bottle. I was like, that bottle looks really interesting. And now that I see this box too, I am very interested.
They actually, I went back to the store that I bought it from, and they actually don't sell them in these boxes anymore.
That's a shame.
They may get them in. Where I got it at a wholesale liquor store. That's in a county over, just like where I got my Captain Morgan 1671, and this was there. This was recommended by one of the girls that worked at the store. Never had it before. Bought it. It was gone within a week. I mean, it was awesome.
I can understand why. That box right there. Just looking at that box, you're gonna think, okay, this is an 80. At least 80, I'd say $120 bottle of rum right there just by looking at the box.
It's got a unique packaging aspect to it. It's not a high-end rum. It's got very unique packaging aspect. It is worth the money that you pay for it. I said one of the rums I really want to try or review is Angostura rum. We have that too, or they have that too. That's a little bit more expensive than this, but overall, that's a great rum. I'm going to review it eventually when I can get it again, when I can afford it. I really want to do a tequila review next, something different in spirit type, maybe like a whiskey or something, or a tequila. So we'll try to mix it up as much as we can. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be on the lookout for some more reviews. There's going to be plenty in the future. If you guys have any kind of comments, suggestions, any kind of submissions you want to submit, drinkitupreviews@gmail.com. Got anything out?
I enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to doing a lot more. Like, share, subscribe, get us out there. Definitely looking forward to doing more.
Definitely, and keep watching my videos, keep sharing them. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. That's what makes gets me interested in wanting to do this more. The more you guys like, the more you guys subscribe, makes me want to keep reviewing. I got a lot of views in my last 2 videos, and I plan on making a ton more. So just keep liking us, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Keep drinking.